break. Hello, welcome to the second vlog. Hopefully this is gonna come out a lot better than my first vlog. I was kind of, you know what, you live and you learn. Right now I am taking a break from editing my podcast episode, my first podcast episode. And then putting on these fingerless gloves because I can't wait to finish them. These are so cute. It's kind of been a chill day. I've kind of been confused by the weather because it was super cold this morning and now it's heating up. So there's that. I'm hoping to get this done today. I'm not sure if I will though. Oh my god. I don't think that's a pearl. That was supposed to be a pearl. I just finished binding this off. And I did the regular bind off, thinking it would be okay. It's not. And also, I had skipped a stitch, so I guess I'm not too upset about it. Like, normally I'd be, like, really bummed. Because, like, I can't even get my hand through it. And it was so pretty. Look at this. It was so pretty. But I did drop a stitch. I did a little crochet. I had done a little surgery to make it less visible. But I just researched how to do a stretchy bind off. So I'm going to knit these again, but do a stretchy bind off. Hi, I'm back. So I actually posted a TikTok asking for advice. I don't know if I'll get any more comments. This one person commented about the wooden needles. Love her. Also, the community on TikTok so far has been so nice. And I was a little bit scared because I have seen the people who are a little bit snotty. But I usually scroll past their videos. But she said that wooden needles grip the yarn a lot more. So I'm thinking of, I don't know, not winding a lot of this up. I'm thinking of just making a really long tail cast on and casting on maybe with both needles. I've seen people do this where they just cast it on with both needles and it makes the stitches looser. So I think that might be my best bet. Like, and if the first row of these is a little bit loose, okay, I'm not gonna, you know, we're not gonna have a fit about it, you know? This will probably be a lot slower, but if it gets me, if it works, it works. So yeah. So I've figured out. Hold a second. So you saw me do this with both knitting needles on, and it was going great. And then the wood started like gripping the yarn, and it's become tight again. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put this on hold. I didn't want to do that. I'm gonna put it on hold. I'm gonna finish this project that I'm working on, and I will use these needles for that project. So yeah, I've gotten a lot of really great advice on the TikTok I made. People have been really nice. This one person, I got a kick out of their comment. They said, "You're doing nothing wrong. Go back to metal needles." I went from going to loose tension to tighter tension. So there's like a little bit of an indent right here. I don't know. Oh shit. Hold on. Okay. The way I had a heart attack just but you know what? I'm gonna finish this row and then show you. Okay? That's what we're gonna do. Hello, good evening. Back with my Libra cup right here with some hot chocolate. Oh my god, it feels so good. So we finally got to go out. This is the first time I got to go out since I've been sick, so I'm really happy about that. I am thinking of doing a little knitting and YouTube watching because I have some work to do. While I was out, I was working on this scarf, and you can see it's a little shorter because I had to rip some of it out. So I kind of want to spend some time just watching YouTube videos and trying to knit a few rows of this so I'm back to where I was, because it was getting pretty long. And I've got quite a few rows to do. I've made some progress on my cardigan that I was working on, my Chief's cardigan. It's over on the bed. I think I've got one more row to do of baubles, and then we're going to be switching to yellow. I want the panels to have more what's the word, stripes, because the cardigan's so wide itself that it doesn't have a lot of stripes. But I thought, you know, because it is a Chief's cardigan, I just want it to be, I wanted to have a little bit more stripes, kind of have like a varsity. I don't know if it's varsity style, but like I just want more stripes on it. So I'm just going to be sitting here and knitting and drinking my hot chocolate and chilling. We're just kind of going for like really cozy vibes. Also, I really like how the way I did my hair today. It looks really good. And I know I'm gonna wake up tomorrow. It's gonna be it's not gonna look this good. That's the pains of having curly hair. But yeah. Well, let's get to knitting. Hello, happy Friday. I missed a few days on filming because I'm still trying to get over this cold. We're getting there. Been drinking a lot of tea and getting some vitamin C and stuff. But I wanted to show you the progress I've made on the knitted bag that I'm working on. Okay, see, also look how chunky she is. I love this. And also this kind of makes me want to screw these needles on like a larger cable and see if I could knit myself a cardigan with these needles, because it's going so fast. But I need a chunky acrylic yarn like this to like pull it off, so I would have the same tension or same stitch definition, whatever you want to call it. But I was so happy because I was struggling with this last night because I was using these needles that I had found that I got a long time ago, and I don't think they were metal. I think they might have been another material, but my stitches were, every time I was casting on my stitches, it was like with the wooden, with the bamboo needles, it was my stitches were tight, basically, and I could barely get a row done. So I was like, let's just whip out the metal needles, and I took a chance on these. I was like, I'm scared these are gonna be too big, but the acrylic yarn that I'm using is kind of chunky. It's a really chunky kind of worsted weight yarn, and it worked. So I've been seeing if I could, I've been knitting because I'm curious if I could get like one panel done today, which would be amazing. But yeah, I've been on a roll. Like, it's made me so much more confident in my knitting. And you know, the great thing about this, since I'm just doing knit, is I'm getting practice in, and I'm doing a project that I love. So the construction of this bag is going to be 2 panels and like 1 small panel for the bottom, and then I'm probably at some point going to pause on this, probably when I get the bottom. The bottom won't be as big. I don't know, I don't even know if I'll make the bottom even this big. We'll just see. I still don't know how big I want the panels to be. The last bag I made, that it was crocheted, and it was about 13 by 13 inches. So I don't know if I want this bag to be bigger. I just want a cute little knitted tote bag I could, you know, carry around. I just wanted a cute, I want a Barbie moment, you know. I want a cute little hot pink bag that I can carry around. But yeah, for the strap, I'm probably going to be using these needles. So I need to finish up this scarf. But yeah, this is the scarf I've been working on. It's getting longer. So I'm gonna be excited to finish that and give it to my mom as a early winter present, because it's way too early for Christmas gifts. So it's just like an early winter handmade gift. So yeah, that's all I have to show you. I'm probably going to just chill, hang out in bed. I'm kind of being a homebody right now. I do kind of want to go to Michael's again, because I want to see if I can get myself another pair of knitting needles, because I have so many whips. Like, I have no business buying more knitting needles, like, even though the knitting needles I have are kind of crappy. My timer cut off the video, but I just really want a pair of knitting needles that I know I could knit my first cardigan or knit my first sweater with. And these are lovely to learn on. Well, not really, because I just said how crappy they are. I mean, these are good for learning, kind of. You gotta make sure they don't unscrew. But I just want a pair of good knitting needles so I can make my first sweater or cardigan. I'll be so happy when that happens. Anyway, that's all I have to update you on right now. I will see you later when I have another update. But yeah, I just got back from Red Robin. For dinner, we had a late dinner. I didn't film a whole bunch because it was pretty crowded, and we've been having late dinners, and it's dark now, like 7 o'clock is dark. It gets dark, usually it starts around at 6. But yeah, I've been posting more to TikTok, and I've been getting lots of new mutuals. People offering advice, everyone has been just like really nice, and it makes me happy. I need a new tripod, because this one's good, but it's not really giving me the angles that I want. Like, I don't know if I will ever post a tutorial in the future, and I need it to like angle down in a way, like to like where it angles the camera down to the desk type thing, and this tripod can't do that, which I'm sad about. I made a little progress on the scarf, but let me be honest, since this is going so much faster, this kind of has had all my attention. I've abandoned all my crochet whips as well. I'm definitely not going to the dark side. So if there's any crocheters watching who don't knit, you don't have to worry. Crochet is always gonna have a special place in my heart, but I also want to make time for learning this new hobby, learning knitting. Knitting is very different from crochet, I've learned. there's like new skills that you have to learn besides just like knitting. Double pointed needles, that is scary for me. I want to learn, but that seems a bit tricky. What else? Another knitting skill that I could think of. I really want to learn how to knit cables, and I think you have to have some sort of other tool to do that. I could be wrong. Correct me if I'm wrong. That's kind of like one of the reasons I was interested in Tunisian crochet, because I thought maybe doing cables in Tunisian crochet would be maybe a little bit easier. But I'm trying to think of any other skills. So I'm not there yet, but like I've heard of steeking, where you make it like a top down, or you make a cardigan in the round and then you have to cut it. That would, oh my god, that would, my anxiety would go through the roof. But that's a long way off. But I've heard that. I was like, what the heck is steeking? And then I heard somebody talk about it on TikTok. I was like, I get nervous when a needle slips off of the I think it's gonna be a while before I take on something like that. You've seen in this vlog, like there's been several times, because I want to be my authentic self in these vlogs, and you've seen my eyes just like whenever the needle slips off the stitches, and I have to like, okay, we've got to carefully slide the needle back on. Wait, we gotta slide the stitches back on the needle. I will update you some more when this first panel is done. Hopefully I can get it finished tonight. But yeah, I will see you later. Hello, so I haven't checked in all day because I've been knitting and I've been focusing on posting on TikTok, and today kind of started out really slow. I got really sleepy because I think my energy is kind of trying to catch up with me on this cold that I've been having, but I wanted to show you what I've been working on. I finished the first panel of the knit bag I'm working on. I'm really happy with how it came out. I'm already thinking of ideas on like how I could maybe make a garment knitted flat like this. I think that would be really neat. One of the things I wasn't expecting was how light it is. Like when I crochet a panel, it's very thick. So this bag is gonna be very light and airy. I'm really happy, but I crocheted a little bit too much today, so I'm taking a break with my hands because I want to protect my hands. I don't want to get carpal tunnel or anything. I saw a TikTok of a girl saying be careful. Like she was saying she filmed this PSA because she had to go to the doctor and get a cortisone shot in her wrist. She knitted because she had knitted for 4 hours, and I was like, oh, okay, that's a sign. I need to gotta slow down. Sorry. I've started on the second panel. I was knitting a little bit for my video today on this scarf, and I got some advice on what to do in the future to avoid curling. I have another challenge: double knitting. I'd never heard of that, but you can actually do stockinette stitch on both sides, and it also adds like a thick more heated layer, which I didn't know. So thank you to the person who commented that on my TikTok. Yeah, but I'm taking a break with my hands. I'm excited to finish this project, so I'll have a cute little bag for myself. Now I am just kind of chilling. I'm watching, one of my favorite knitters just posted a YouTube video, so I'm watching that and kind of, you know, researching content creation, because like I'm new to being a crochet knitter content creator. This is like a brand new journey and experience for me. I might fix some tea, you know, for my throat later, because it is getting a little bit dry, and the tea has been helping with my cold. So yeah, I will probably update you later tonight, and this will probably be the last day to film this vlog, and then I can edit it, and then I can hopefully post it. I totally forgot to post like one last clip on Saturday, but then I was like, after I filmed that video, well, I don't really have anything to update them with, since I'm gonna be kind of resting my hands for Saturday. So this is gonna be my outro. It's Sunday. No, not the eyelashes. This is gonna be my outro. It's Sunday. I'm not gonna show you my progress in this video, because that's gonna be for the next vlog. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed this one. I hope I got the dimensions right, the sizing right, because for my first vlog it was like a little bit, it wasn't full screen. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed, and I will see you in my next one. I'm trying to post more on more social media, so I will have my Instagram and my TikTok below if you would like to follow me on there. Hopefully, I'm gonna try to be posting. I'm posting a lot on TikTok. I'm trying to get 2 videos a day, and I'm trying to learn Instagram. I've heard that it's hard to grow a following, a little bit harder to grow a following on Instagram than it is anywhere else. So yeah, I love you, and I'll see you next week.